It's time for GMA3. Diddy wants out. The music mogul convicted of prostitution-related charges asking a judge to release him from jail before his October sentencing. Why his legal team says keeping him locked up is unprecedented. Prices rising in real time. Some of the nation's largest supermarkets now using digital price tags to update prices in an instant. Why that has some worried about surge pricing for your groceries.
If there is something you can do, then you must do it.
After 2 blockbusters, a third Avatar is on the way. The new trailer getting tens of millions of views. Now director James Cameron sharing his big plans for the franchise. It's time for GMA3.
From ABC News headquarters in New York City, this is GMA3.
Can you see the heat out there? You can feel it. It hits you like a ton of bricks. Hello, I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Will Reeve here along with Rhiannon and Allie. We are so glad to be with you and that you're with us on this Wednesday.
Yes, coming up, Lori Bergamato is here with the right stuff for back to school. We've already talked about lunchboxes and backpacks earlier this week. Now we move on to the big kids. We are talking about dorm essentials. We want to make it feel more like home.
Yes, always good to talk to Lori B about that. Also, a health alert about men and sunscreen. A report finds that more than 80% of men don't use it regularly. Oh, Will's raising his hand. Bad boy.
Dr. D
By the
is
way,
not gonna be happy
you're
with
going to
me.
have to pay attention to this because rates of skin cancer are higher in men than women because of that. And Dr. Darian Sutton is here with a wake-up call and the warning signs to watch out for. But we begin, guys, with Sean Diddy Combs asking a federal judge to release him from jail ahead of his sentencing in October. Combs was convicted of a prostitution-related charge earlier this month, and our Morgan Norwood is here with more. Hi, Morgan.
Hey, good afternoon to you guys. Yes, Sean Diddy Combs wants out once again, and this time he's begging a federal judge to let him out of jail before his October sentencing. This time his legal team is claiming that it's not just unfair, but unprecedented. Combs has already spent nearly a year behind bars, and remember, earlier this month, he was convicted of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. In a letter to the judge, his defense team pointed out that other defendants in similar cases were released before sentencing, writing, Combs should not be in jail for this type of conduct. Although Combs was cleared of the serious charges like sex trafficking and racketeering, the judge kept him detained, citing a specific law that calls for jail time. His lawyers also calling the conditions at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn unsafe, unacceptable, but also claiming that Combs is facing ongoing risk of violence. They are asking a judge, guys, for a $50 million bond to allow him to live in his Miami mansion.
Yeah, and it sounds like he is aggressively trying to get out of jail here.
You know, this is a really big push, the second push within the past couple of months since his conviction. His lawyers, as I mentioned, are calling this unfair, and according to court documents, saying that the Mann Act, which is the law that Diddy was convicted under, has never necessarily been used to jail someone for consensual encounters involving adults and what they describe as a swingers lifestyle. But I want to point out, remember, Combs was convicted of a prostitution-related charges. Critics also raised this question of whether this law is outdated, and we can talk about the history behind it. It actually dates back to 1910, which basically banned the transportation of women and minors for any purpose of prostitution or basically anything that the government deemed immoral at the time. So it'll be really interesting to see how the judge weighs in on this. I do want to point out prosecutors had already described Combs as a flight risk and as a risk for other witnesses, which is why, you know, he hadn't been granted bail before the trial. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out come October.
He's powerful, he's wealthy, and they're throwing everything they can at this.
Absolutely.
Morgan, thank you.
Morgan, thank you for that. Now we turn to chilling new video in the Idaho college murders case. Police stopping and questioning the killer a few months before the murders and just blocks away from where the victims were living. Mola Lenghi joins us now with more on this. Mola, it really is chilling now that we know everything.
It absolutely is. You know, prosecutors had planned to use this video to prove just how often Kohberger was visiting the college town leading up to those murders. But of course, Kohberger ultimately taking a plea deal before the trial. Now we're seeing this video for the first time.
Never before seen footage. Convicted murderer Brian Kohberger at a traffic stop in Idaho just 3 months before he killed University of Idaho students Kaylee Gonsalves, Madison Mogan, Zaina Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin.
Were you wearing your seatbelt when I stopped you? No. That's no good.
Right. Just being honest with you.
Police pulling him over in the town of Moscow, where the murders happened, his face partially obscured by the red light of the siren.
There's absolutely no point in not being honest. Yeah. You have a radar.
Before he pleaded guilty to the killings, prosecutors intended to use this footage to prove he was frequenting Moscow leading up to the murders in November 2022. Initially stopped for speeding, the officer decides to cite Koberger for not wearing his seatbelt.
And just for future reference, I mean, I'm obviously an honest person, right? I told you I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. When people lie to you about that, say I lied to you about that, right? Just for my own knowledge. You honestly go back and look at that?
What we saw up until November 13th was regular visits to Moscow.
Our Kana Whitworth spoke with Idaho State Police Lieutenant Darren Gilbertson.
Was just kind of everywhere that you would think somebody that lives in Moscow or Pullman would be back and forth. And then after November 13th, every bit of that changed. It all stopped. Nothing shows him ever over in Moscow again after that.
Koberger would ultimately pay a $10 fine for this violation. For the murders for which he was convicted, Koberger was sentenced to life in prison, guys.
It's really hard to watch that, knowing what we know
happened.
now.
Yeah, absolutely. Just chilling video.
Mola, thanks for that. Glad to be with you here. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
We're going to turn now to a big change coming to a supermarket or big box store near you. Digital price tags are rolling out, sparking concern that prices could go up right before your eyes. Rebecca, you have that story for us, and this feels to me like it's sort of an obvious long time coming, for better or for worse.
Obvious long time coming, but let's take a look at this because it's really revealing what we're seeing.
People are noticing a change in the grocery aisle.
New digital price tags at Walmart now.
Some retailers are ditching paper price tags for digital versions, including two of the nation's largest grocery chains, Walmart and Kroger. The electronic shelf labels letting companies update prices instantly.
It's definitely concerning that they can do it right then and there. I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Some customers and experts worry it could lead to surge pricing.
Digital price tags can be changed hundreds of times a day.
Lawmakers sent a letter to Kroger expressing concern the labels could be used to squeeze consumers to increase profits. But the company insists it is committed to using this technology responsibly and ethically, and the labels won't be used for surge pricing. Both Kroger and Walmart argue it increases price efficiency and inventory management, and frees up employee time from having to change the paper labels by hand. Walmart saying what used to take associates up to 2 days to update now takes just minutes. Walmart's already rolled out the digital tags in more than 400 stores, with plans to reach 2,300 locations by next year. In a recent limited study, researchers found virtually no surge pricing after electronic labels were installed in one U.S. grocery retailer. But some privacy experts remain skeptical.
Like most digital tools, it's about how they're used, not necessarily the technology itself.
It's an interesting thing, guys, because we're seeing this more and more. I certainly see it a lot at the grocery store. The privacy question, they can now track with these digital price tags. Some of them can track your own behaviors as a shopper the same way they are able to do it online. So that's a consideration when you're at a store. But it definitely helps workers, and it can help you as a consumer, because if you see the QR code there, you scan it with your phone, you get more information about the product. You can quickly price check it. And if you do see a great deal, snap a photo so you can take it with you to checkout and make sure that price hasn't changed at the time you get there.
All right, very good advice, Rebecca.
Very
Thank you
good.
for bringing us that story. And coming up, alarming news about men in sunscreen. More than 80% say they don't wear it. Dr. Darian Sutton tells us how to spot signs of concern on your skin. Be right back.
We are back now with a GMA Health Alert about men and sunscreen. Nearly all men, more than 80%, report not using sunscreen, even as men experience higher rates of skin cancer than women. And our medical correspondent, Dr. Darian Sutton, is here with more. Good afternoon, Dr. Sutton. I'm thinking about the sun,
yes,
and it's coming down.
Yeah, and men aren't wearing sunscreen, not just a few, most. And I got a chance to speak to a dermatologist about the risk and the dangers that he's experienced firsthand and personally. Take a look.
Daily sunscreen split along the gender line. One study from the CDC found that just 12% of men use sunscreen regularly, compared to almost a third of women. By age 65, men are twice as likely than women to develop melanoma. By age 80, that jumps to 2 to 3 times as likely. Dermatologist Dr. Anthony Rossi and Stephen Palmisi's friendship began when they were kids, growing up on Staten Island.
What was skincare like in that time period?
Skincare was one-dimensional. It was if you're having acne outbreaks, you go to the dermatologist, you had a prescription for Retin A, and that was it.
I'm from like a very Italian family who were always tan, and they would be like, you need to go to the tanning salon because like you're so pale.
Was there any discussion about risk of sun damage?
There wasn't even a thought. It was I'd go out in the sun, I'm looking for a tan, going to the gym and looking good, and then having a tan that would enhance or sort of really show your muscles was kind of what the thought process was.
Dr. Rossi examined his friend's skin and discovered a concerning spot. That spot was melanoma. Stephen taking it as a wake-up call.
A diagnosis of melanoma that he diagnosed in his friend
Wow.
just from a routine exam. I think it's so important to understand the risks that are existing for all of us. Both of them under the age of 50, a really important discussion.
I cannot believe 80% of men don't wear it, but
I can.
It's
Yeah,
really
you see it every day.
I see it every day.
Yeah, and this is really just a huge wake-up call, I think. What are some of the early warning signs that men can look out for?
Understanding the important acronyms when you talk to dermatologists about that, A, B, C, D, E. This is how you take yourself through when you're examining in the bathroom, in the mirror, just in personal, when you want to know if something is a problem. Looking for asymmetry. Is it the same on both sides when you're inspecting a new lesion? The border, is it irregular? They can come in different colors, black, brown, blue, red. The diameter, if it's greater than 6 millimeters, the size of a pencil eraser, it definitely should be evaluated, and if it's evolving or changing over time.
What about the racial disparities in melanoma survival rates?
A great question, really important. As Black people, sometimes we don't talk about skin cancer a lot, even though if we are diagnosed, we are 3 times more likely to die from that diagnosis. And that's not because we're getting it more, but that's because we're getting treated later and we're getting diagnosed later. So it's really important to know, especially for those who have darker skin, to look in the areas where are not skin or sun exposed, because that can also unfortunately increase your risk. Looking at the palm of your hands, the soles of your feet, your fingernails, and always talking about new lesions, new signs. You want to make sure to get to the bottom of it.
My dermatologist just told me the next time I take my polish off to check my nails.
Absolutely.
I never would have even thought of that. I
Really,
know.
really
See?
important.
Look at your nails.
Yeah.
Appreciate you bringing
Thank you.
attention
Yes.
to this.
Very good
Of
information.
course, yeah. We all should be protected, and wearing sunscreen will include it.
Yes, Will. We're going to get you a bottle. Thanks, Dr. Darian. Coming up, the big news from director James Cameron about the future of Avatar after the new trailer just dropped. We'll be right back. Oh, having too much fun here. We are back now with some pop news and our Roxy Diaz.
I know, this is great. I know, don't get jealous, Will. All right?
I'm ready to go. Let's rock.
All right, let's begin with a new look at Avatar World of Fire and Ash. Thanks to James Cameron, who's already talking about expanding the franchise. The trailer released earlier this week, already racking up tens of millions of views. Now Cameron's telling the Empire Online that he very much still plans to direct the upcoming 4th and 5th installments himself. He's already thinking about ways to grow the franchise. Cameron's saying that he's talked to Disney about expanding the universe through animated series and movies. Avatar Fire and Ash opens in theaters December 19th. So it's like he made us wait 13 years for number 2. Drops number 3. It's talking about 4 and 5. Like, he's on a roll. Just don't
Keep the train rolling.
Right. And now to the first for the Princess of Wales. For the first time ever, Princess Kate has personally curated a museum display at an offshoot of the Victoria and Albert Museum in London. The princess visited the V&A's East Storehouse last month, where she got a behind-the-scenes tour to see how curators collect, research, and care for these historical objects. Princess Kate's display is aimed to highlighting how individual objects can help us explore our own role in the tapestry of life.
fancy.
That sounds regal. I'm going to say that from now on. The exhibit is on display starting today, free to all patrons, not free to everybody, free to all patrons, and runs through 2026.
The tapestry of life.
The tapestry of life. Mine looks like an old grandma quilt. Not
Stitched
cute,
together.
right? And get ready to go wild because it's been nearly a decade since Zootopia hits theaters, ranking in over $1 billion at the box office and becoming a global fan favorite around the world. Now here's the first trailer for the highly anticipated sequel.
Bunny,
Fox. This is a make or break assignment. Fail and I will split you up.
No snake has set foot in Zootopia in forever.
Hops and Wild?
Wild and Hops. The dream team. Sorry, Paul.
The film features the return of Jennifer Goodwin, Jason Bateman, Idris Elba, and more. Zootopia hits theaters nationwide on November 26th.
Sweet.
And of course, it's gone viral, and I'm pretty sure some other people are glad this is viral now. The proposal is already high pressure enough, and you want everything to go right, but sometimes life's a snack. And Kevin decided to propose to his girlfriend Natalie on their vacation, but you know, a little snack got in the way accidentally. But
it's going so great until this
the
moment
tummy.
right
Where's
here.
the tummy? I need the tummy.
Welcome back to GMA3.
That's right, you're watching GMA3, and tomorrow on GMA, we are all about fashion with Nina Garcia telling us about the new season of Project Runway.
And buckle up, because Mario Cantone will be here too. He's telling us about the season finale of And Just Like That and much more. Who even knows? It'll be
a wild ride.
Must-see TV on GMA.
He is so funny. And on Friday, a GMA tradition, we are celebrating Dogist First. Yes, Dogist First, the unofficial birthday for shelter dogs. You can see some of the pups we had here last year, and we will have dogs in the studio on Friday too. All are available to adopt. Are you guys ready to pet some adorable dogs?
I can't wait. I hope we have the hats too, because I really love to see the doggy in the hats. Okay, guys, we're going to turn to our Money Smart series and ways to navigate finances as a couple. Money can be a significant source of stress in a relationship, so we talk to experts about how to help navigate those tough conversations.
When Claire and Stephen Gentz started dating almost 10 years ago, finances were an early conversation.
I was never someone, and Claire was never someone who really shied away from the topic.
I think that was one thing that brought us together, is we envisioned a very similar lifestyle for us.
Claire, who works as a real estate agent in Raleigh, North Carolina, earns more than Stephen, who works in advertising, and as a result covers larger expenses like the mortgage.
As Claire's business took off, she and I had a conversation, and it just made sense, because she was making more than me, that she would take that and then I would take the utilities.
The way we set it up is we each both have our own checking accounts where both of our incomes are deposited, but we're both on each other's checking accounts. And then we both have a joint personal credit card where a lot of the major purchases go on there.
There isn't a one-size-fits-all answer, but experts say financial transparency helps foster healthy relationships.
The biggest thing with finance is the unknown, the unexpected, or the assumptions. When we continue to put more things in the unknown space, the problematic issues and likeliness of those exploding become greater and greater.
34% of partnered Americans say money is a source of conflict in their relationship. So how can you avoid it? First, schedule a conversation.
The best thing someone could do with finances is be willing to talk about it. So when a partner or loved one comes to talk to you about it, treat it with care, treat it with somewhat of a compassion. And in addition to that, be willing to compromise.
Then hold off your judgments.
If we immediately shame, blame, criticize, judge, we're doing everything that has put us in a position where we're not talking about it.
Finally, make a plan.
It's just like a business partnership. We have a mission statement. We know what we're going to do. We have a plan of what we're going to do. You have to do the same thing with your significant other, because there's going to be so much fluctuations from now until you retire, and just being prepared for that so that there's no gray area.
Yep, that gray area can be so damaging for couples. I really appreciate all the couples who've been open about their finances and their experiences with us. And guys, I think one of the other things, and I've done a lot of stories on this over the years, one of the other things that's really helpful for couples when they're talking about money is to have goals that they're working towards. So it's not just about you don't do this or you don't spend on that. Instead, together they're working towards an objective. It's also really important to know that if you're in a dating relationship, before you get serious, it's an okay conversation to have, to be upfront. A lot of people are coming out with student loan debt and various other debts, so it's important to have that conversation with your partner, because money can be this massive source of conflict for people.
And you need to know your partner's relationship to money from before you
Totally.
met them and how they view it going forward.
And,
as long
and
as you're
to
on the same
not and
page.
to be really clear about the fact that most people don't dramatically change how they behave towards money. So in the same way that you might anything else in your relationship you might be looking at and hoping, oh, it's going to be different in the future, usually people stay pretty true.
It's tough though because talking about money is not romantic. And so when you're falling
it might
in
not
love,
be a first date topic, but somewhere down the
but
road.
it's building the
Rhiannon.
foundation of the building that you're erecting
Yes.
to get the great view.
it's
That's
important.
right.
Even if it's not romantic, it's
That's
important.
right. In any case, coming up, Freakier Friday star Manny Jacinto is here. We have a lot to talk about. Welcome back. We've been having such a blast all week long talking with cast members from the new movie Freakier Friday. We have another one joining us right now. Manny Jacinto is in the house, everybody.
Yes.
It is great to see you. Thank you for joining us here. And
Thanks, man.
this has been such a fun experience getting to see your fellow cast members and see the previews and all these things. It's such a blast from the past for those of us who grew up with this movie. Jamie Lee Curtis was here. She took over GMA
Yes.
on Monday. But
Oscar award winning.
yes, sorry, excuse me. That it said actually in her contract.
Yeah.
You have to say Oscar winner Jamie Lee Curtis. But she also was sort of at an Oscar-winning level for pumping up and cheering up the set at all times, we understand.
Yeah, she is our captain, man. Right in the first day, you know, you get those nervous jitters. You want everybody to like you, and you want to do a good job. And then she was rallying the troops. I was nervous, a little hesitant, and then she gave me a good old slap in the butt to get me going. Yeah.
She's both funny and wise. Did she
Yeah.
impart any wisdom to you on this journey?
Ooh, don't screw up. Don't mess this up for me.
Don't mess this up, Manny.
This is my next Oscar award-winning performance. No, she's super sweet. She's like, it's so funny. She'll like hit you with a slap in the butt, but she'll also give you a big hug at the end of the day.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's
she's
really nice.
the best.
Okay, we want to show everyone a clip from the movie. Take a look.
Lily and I are definitely going to reflect on how to do better.
This is all Harper and I are going to think about.
We're very, very committed, especially as a single parent household.
Oh, us too. We're single parent.
Great.
I mean, I'm a single parent. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
Yes.
You know what I mean.
Same. Me too.
Single.
Single parent. Guilty.
It's great chemistry between the two of you.
So you play Lindsay Lohan's, it looks like love interest right there, right? Okay, so well, two questions there. What was that like? And also, how'd it go with the British accent?
Yeah, oh man. I mean, never would have thought. Never would have thought that grown-up Manny would be playing opposite Lindsay, you know, because I was that kid in the theater watching her in Parent Trap and Mean Girls, Freaky Friday and whatnot. It was a pinch me moment.
Right.
But yeah, that British accent, man. Listen to Jude Law over and over again. Watch The Holiday constantly. Yeah, and he was the go-to guy because he has that charm, that that easy charm about him. And I started to just dream about him all the time because I just kept seeing him.
It's worse things
In
to
your
dream
dreams.
about.
Right.
But Sophia Hammond's also plays your daughter. She was
Yes.
here. She said she practiced doing the accent by speaking with a cork held between her mouth.
So many weird things. Actors are just so weird. Yeah.
Why the choice to go British though? If like neither of you have that accent,
right?
just why not? Let's up the degree of difficulty.
Yeah, they're just like, we just want to see Manny nervous and anxious. Yeah, but no, I think it was, they just found the actors first and they were like, they need that kind of Parent Trap vibe with them being in the UK.
Got it.
And they cast Sophia first and then cast me, and then luckily we were like father and
Just
daughter.
all came together.
Yeah.
Well, you grew up, we were just talking about this, you grew up in the Philippines.
Yeah.
You're going to the premiere
We
in
are.
Manila with your family.
Yeah.
You were talking a minute ago about watching Freaky Friday as a little boy,
Yes.
seeing this.
100%.
What would that kid think about all of this?
Man, he would be like, what are you talking about? What do you mean you're acting opposite Lindsay Lohan? Yeah, he wouldn't
Did you know
believe it.
you'd be in Hollywood someday? Was that always the dream?
Not at all. I don't come from any artist. It's just engineer after engineer after engineer.
So I'm sure they were thrilled that you wanted to become an actor.
Well, and isn't that where you started? You studied civil engineering as well.
I did, yeah. Did civil engineering, probably for the best that I don't practice anymore.
The bridges would have,
So I have to ask this.
Please.
We had Chad Michael Murray on the show yesterday, and he said that you're quite the dancer. He said you do a dance in the movie. Maybe you would do it for us.
Oh, man.
Yes. Manny. He said maybe you would show off some.
I think my back is starting to hurt all of a sudden. I think my knees are cracking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's weird coincidence that that's happening right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear
I'll have
that.
to watch the movie.
We'll let you stay seated there. You've been so kind and generous with your time here.
Thanks.
And you've been saved by the bell.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here. This was great. We
me.
can't wait to see the full movie. Freakier Friday is in theaters on August 8th. And coming up, Lori B is taking us to college with the right stuff for back to school. She's here with the dorm essentials every student needs. Don't go anywhere.
Breaking it down behind the camera. I wish you could see our stage manager right now, but we are back with day 3 of the Right Stuff Back to School edition. We are talking dorm essentials. GMA lifestyle contributor Lori B is here to make a big transition a little more comfortable with some very good picks that you can shop. All of them right there on that QR code. And we begin with this, the bag that can carry literally everything.
It can carry literally everything. These have become ubiquitous on college campuses. They didn't have them when I went to college.
No, we didn't have these back in that day.
Exactly, but look.
In my day.
Back in my day, but look at how much this can hold. So Rebecca and I are gonna unpack for you here. Pillows, and then Rebecca, this is a queen size. I'm gonna say it again. Queen size mattress cover, and it fits everything in here. The other great thing about this is they have 15,000 5-star reviews.
We'll just set that over there.
Sometimes you get these and the zipper doesn't work, and people were saying this is so durable. You get 4 of them for $25. It's durable, it's lightweight, and you can even use these straps. They're long enough to carry it like a backpack. These are an essential for moving in, and also if you're doing laundry or bringing laundry home to your parents' house, this is the way to do it, you guys. So
And
those are on Amazon.
it gets thin at the end, and you can
It does,
just stuff it somewhere.
So it's great for storage.
Perfect.
Yes. Okay, now you remember the days of living in a dorm and sleeping on that dorm room bed?
I do, and
I
they
know.
weren't as posh as they are today.
No, it was like sleeping on like a yoga mat with nothing underneath. So you need a mattress pad.
Yes.
And, you know, we did do a little research here, and we saw that the National Retail Federation said the average consumer spends around $200 just for dorm room furnishings.
Wow.
So we really wanted to find something that was affordable. This one is only $30.
$30.
Only $30. It has 30,000 5-star reviews.
Excellent.
On Amazon. It's from a company called Bedshore, which is woman-owned, and it has this honeycomb texture, and it's in 3 zones, so it's really going to give you that soft plushness that's going to take that basic bed and make it really comfy.
It's really nice.
Okay.
This is adorable.
I know everybody on set was like, "Ooh, where's this going after
the
this
first thing
segment?"
I saw today when I walked in, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cool."
It is so cool, and I don't know about you, but my dorm room was not that cool. And right now, thanks to TikTok and Pinterest, everybody has like a very cool dorm room, and this is something we found on Dorm Talk, actually. It's from Amazon. It's the Frigidaire mini fridge. How cute is it? It's so retro.
This is going to show you how not cool I am that I don't know. How does one use
the side
this?
bottle opener.
Yay,
There you go. I think you got
almost.
it. Did she get it?
Yay! I did it!
And Rebecca, the other thing that's great about this, it's energy efficient, low noise, so that you don't have to disturb your roommate.
Yeah.
It's $138, but it's the sort of thing you can split with your roommate. And it's 1.6 cubic feet. And those are the specs you're looking for when you're in a dorm room. It's between 1.4 and 1.8 cubic feet. Anything bigger than that's really not going to be the right size.
That is so smart. Okay.
Towels.
Yes, please.
Okay, so what we did here is we found a 6-piece set from Wayfair because we wanted you guys to just have one click to buy, right? You don't want to be shopping all over the place. So you get 6 with this. And the other thing we loved about these are quick dry, because in college, you don't want to hang it up and it's wet and
moldy and smelly and ick.
No, nobody wants that. So these are 560 GSM. That's the range you're looking for, is between 400 and 600, so that they dry fast. These are around $36, and there's a special GMA discount code for those.
And different colors so they don't get confused with someone else's. Perfect.
Exactly. And these storage ottomans, which we found at Mainstays from Walmart, just over $50. You can store things in them. You can put them under your bed, and they make a nice little seat. so you can have people over, take them out. It's everything. It's furniture. It's a storage ottoman. It's design. What's not to love?
We love you, Lori B.
Love you, girl.
And thank you for this soda. I'm feeling so good now. Rhiannon, over to you.
Save a soda for us, please, Rebecca and Lori. Now to our series, My Kind of Town, with the emphasis on kind. Will Gans has been taking us around the country this week, introducing us to hometown heroes that are making a big difference in their community. And today he's right outside of Dallas at a cafe that is serving up the coffee and the compliments. Hey, Will.
Hey, Rhiannon. Now listen, I am not allowed to have a favorite city on our cross-country tour, but I am allowed to say that I grew up about 20 minutes from where we are right now. So allow me to officially say, welcome to Dallas-Fort Worth, y'all. We are here today at the La La Land Kind Cafe, and before they leave, every customer hears the words, I love you, and I have lost track of how many I love yous we've heard this morning, and that's just the tip of the I love you iceberg. Take a look.
Is your name Mona Lisa? Cause girl, you're a work of art. Yes, ma'am.
They're on a mission to normalize kindness, one compliment at a time.
Your curls are stunning. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm just embracing them again.
And one coffee cup at a time. Here at La La Land Kind Cafe.
We wanted a place where you walk in, felt happy, people felt a connection for each other, right? We kind of want to bring humanity closer together. We say we love you as people are leaving, right? That's definitely a curveball that most people don't hear at any point. So here you are walking out of a coffee shop, hearing it from a stranger. That's been the whole point for us.
But love has been brewing here at La La Land from its inception. The company hiring and mentoring youth who are aging out of the foster care system.
This was the perfect first job for kids that were aging out of foster care, right? I don't want to take the credit because at the end of the day, they're the ones that have to show up and change their lives, but we definitely presented the right platform for kids who definitely deserved it to do so. And now, here we are 6 years later.
La La Land founded deep in the heart of Texas, in Dallas.
I love the community, I love the people, and I believe in where it was going as a city. That first location in Dallas is really special to us, and the Dallas community and the immense amount of support has been what skyrocketed us.
Skyrocketing to 6 million followers and 128 million TikTok likes. But it's that caffeine-fueled kindness that's really catching on here in Dallas.
Let's try out a drive-by compliment of our own.
Hey there, is it this Texas heat or is your smile what's warming my heart?
Oh my gosh, you made my day.
Oh yes, and I'm joined now by Hannah Besant, who has opened 5 La La Land Kind Cafes in the last year alone. So can we officially say that the kindness buzz is as potent as the caffeine buzz?
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you so much for being here today, Will. So our mission's really simple. It's just normalize kindness. And in our cafe, we believe that we can truly change the world by just loving on our people and our friends, our customers. And then I feel so changed by just being at Lala. I've been able to be celebrated for loving on people, and having so much joy coming into work is truly a gift. And then I have to brag on our community just a little bit. We've had so much people shown up for our La La Land Foundation in donations and volunteer hours and services. It's been amazing to provide that for our foster youth aging out of the system.
Incredible, and it's been amazing to witness all of that love here this morning. I love you, Hannah. I love you, Southlake. And we love you guys in New York, too.
A compliment to you. You are great at your job, and you
Truly.
make every situation better. We'll be right back.
I love you. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And for more news, you can check out What You Need to Know anytime on Disney+.
Great show, guys.
Yeah.
Great show, guys. See you tomorrow.